Hello, how are you guys feeling today? Welcome back to Channel Claire. I'm so happy you guys clicked on this video. How are we feeling after day one? What's going on? Wow, how cool was it seeing Johnny Depp today, you guys? Didn't he look awesome in the three-piece gray suit, blonde highlights, glasses? Like, he looked well. He really did, and it put the biggest smile on my face. And I wanted to say, because I do apologize if I like misled anybody with my video from this morning, I was not at the courthouse this morning. I was at work. So I was saying, you know, it was important to me to see them both come in. So I was like checking Court TV, checking, because I wanted to see that, and so I was able to grab it and I wanted to share it with you guys. But I will be at the courthouse on the 14th, this Thursday, so I'm super excited about that. I hope that I can try to get in the overflow room or whatever, but we'll see. I plan to get there early. I'm gonna have my battery pack, my water, all my shit that I need for the day, so, and I'm gonna try to do some work out there. We'll see. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. But you guys, we have a jury. Opening statements start tomorrow. Like, it's here. The juice is here. Like, they're wasting no fucking time. None whatsoever. We're just going to roll right into it. We saw Amber Heard arrive. She was wearing the black suit, white shirt. And people keep calling her hairstyle like this Amish style or something like that. Y'all are funny. The internet is fucking hilarious. But Amber looked well. I mean, the body language of just the two of them was night and day. Johnny came in, we got a smile. He was like, he wasn't waving, but he smiled, like he acknowledged people, like he was there, and like he felt very cool, calm, and collected. You know, I just got that cool energy off of him, like, I got this shit's going to be okay, you know, I'm not worried about a damn thing. So Amber, on the other side, like, she came in, she didn't really look like she was looking straight ahead. She kind of had this air of, like, you know, like, I don't know, like she was trying to like block out what was happening around her. She had her hands in her pocket, like real defensive. She looked very uncomfortable to me. I could not imagine how I would be feeling and what would be going through my mind if I were Amber Heard about to walk into the courtroom and see Johnny Depp after all this time, and he's suing me because I lied on him and ruined his life. Like, I would be sick. I would be fucking sick. Oh my god. And it's so crazy because this girl named Izzy, she said on Twitter, she was actually in the courtroom, and she was saying that Amber Heard, you know, Johnny was staying face forward, paying, like, minding his business, paying attention to what was going on. However, Amber, on the other hand, had her entire chair turned in Johnny's direction the whole time. So I'm like, she's bold. Like, on one hand, I'd be like, I feel like I would be so scared to even look him in the eye, but like, she's directly angling herself towards him. I don't know if she thinks he's gonna glance over there and look at her and she's gonna like catch his eye, and like all of this is just gonna fall apart because she feels like she still has that power and control over him, you know what I mean? But no, he's done. He wasn't even looking at her. He's like, I'm paying that no mind. I'm here for business. Let's get this jury. Let's get this settled so we can start this shit. And that's exactly what happened. So per Laura B, if you guys aren't following Laura B, please be following Laura B, because she's actually there. She was there today. She was in the courtroom, well, the overflow room. So definitely check her out. Follow her on Twitter. She's at Laura BOCKOV. Yeah. And then Izzy is on here too. She was there. And her at is, hold on, let me find her at. Her at is at Izzy, IZZE1122. So those are some people who I guess are going to be there throughout and be able to be in the courtroom and shit. I wish that I could, but I work a regular like 8 to 5, and like, they don't care about this like we do. Like, if I was like, oh, I need to take a day off to go see Johnny Depp, they look at me like, bitch, bye. So as I was saying, we have a jury. Per Laura B., she says, we have 11 members that were selected for the trial. Expected to last 6 weeks. 7 members ultimately will deliberate, with 4 members selected at random to serve as alternatives at the end of testimony and closing arguments. So those 4 won't know they are alternatives. So this, you know, it is so crazy. I was just looking on Twitter for the people who were like actually have been able to be there and like saw this shit go down with the jury selection, and how pretty much everybody, like all the juries, had like at least heard of Johnny Depp, seen one of his movies, like knew of him. But when it came to Amber Heard, people were like, who? Like, what? Like, I don't know, you're gonna have to pick her out. And like, I know, just as the narcissist she is, not being known, not being recognized, even after she did all of this shit and was married to Johnny Depp, I know that burned her. I know it did. I know it fucking did. And for her to sit there and have to sit in front of all these people, especially Johnny, and to hear this from one of the juries, let me find it. So one of the juries, you guys have probably already heard this. So they're trying to find impartial jury people who are not biased, don't really know what the fuck is going on. So one man told the court he was familiar with Depp but had never heard of Amber Heard, of course. Asked if he was a fan of Depp, he laughed and replied, "Not really, I've seen his movies." And I also enjoy how like these juries can like still be themselves and have like emotions. Like I definitely thought like when you went into court you had to just be like yes or no, you know, like really plain, no facial expressions, nothing like that. I don't know if it's more like that once the trial starts, but like for them to be able to laugh and express emotion and like say jokes and shit is just really amusing to me. But he said, "Not really, I've seen his movies." So I mean, fair. You don't have to be a fan of Johnny Depp, and Johnny had to take that. He was sitting there, whatever. But then another possible jury read out loud a text message his wife had sent him earlier that morning saying, "Amber is psychotic. Johnny was set up. Nobody pays attention to spousal abuse when the husband is the victim. LOL," he said, laughing. Oh my, the embarrassment I would feel if I were her sitting there. Like, I know, like, she could probably feel the heat from her skin. Like, you had to be embarrassed. Someone saying that out loud in court, and you're about to go into this whole trial, and that's how you're fucking starting off, and that's the view that people have of you. A, that they don't know who you are, which we know that you hate. And that people have their spouses thinking that you're psychotic and set this whole thing up, which is the point of this shit anyway. I know she had to leave up out of there. She probably left up out of there, literally got back to her hotel or whatever the fuck, and like closed the door and broke the fuck down, because that is a lot to happen in one day. Like, I can imagine the pressure, the anxiety, the nervousness, just like, I feel like it would overcome my body. But that's what's so strange. Like, you don't really see any of that. Like, she did look a little scared, a little bothered, but like, you don't really see any of that. And that just shows you how incapable she is of like feeling these emotions that normal human beings would feel if they were in a situation like this. Like, this is not normal. Like, it's not normal. And so apparently the message solicited a war of approvals from dozens of Depp fans who had turned up hours earlier to snag a place in the overflow room, dwarfing the handfuls of reporters. So that is just icing on the fucking cake. We've got the jury in one day, and people were being shady. Like, I feel like he kind of did that shit on purpose. I feel like he was like, well, damn, if I'm going to have to go to jury duty, I'm going to make it worthwhile. I'm going to say some ignorant shit. And he fucking did that shit. And that is hilarious, iconic behavior. But, no, I just, I can't. And for the people who are not wanting to watch court TV, I gave them a chance. Like, they were the most accessible, like the most easiest to get to, especially like being at work. They have an app, you can go online, you can just like live stream or whatever. And so I started off with them, but they were so like making it seem like Johnny did something. Like, they were, it wasn't even like they were neutral. it was definitely more slated towards Amber, and all we want is like unbiased news reporting. Like, why can't we ever get that? You're supposed to be the news, public media. Like, can you please give us unbiased reporting? Like, that's all we fucking ask. And apparently, because some people were asking like where we can watch other than Court TV, and I wanted to know that myself, so I went on here, and apparently Law and Crime Network is going to be bringing you live coverage, gravel to gravel, inside the courtroom, okay? So we can go on Law and Crime and check them out. Kathy Ronson, who is she's the executive producer of Law and Crime, so she said we can stream it on YouTube, so I'm going to link it below in the description so that you can just go there and watch it. She even said here 2 hours ago, like, the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard versus Here Tomorrow, of course, set to begin at 10. This feed will be raw and unedited and uninterrupted. So this is going to be the place to go, all right? So I'll link it in the description. I am so excited for this thing to get started. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, y'all really, really, really don't understand. Like, I can't. Oh, Britney Spears is pregnant. Oh, Britney Spears and Sam and her husband, they're pregnant. Oh, she meant business. Like, she got up out of that conservatorship and she was like fucking on it. Like, on it. She got married, she got pregnant, she said, all the shit y'all stopped me from doing for all these years, I'm going to do it. Bye. Like, I'm so happy for her. Live her life. Live your life. Goodness. They took away so many years of this woman's life. Like, how sad. But I'm happy for her. That's excellent. But yeah, I mean, in this video,
the courthouse looks like
Johnny Depp exiting the
may have a cigarette, if I were to guess.
So good, you guys.
Very relaxed in his demeanor to
Look.
Amber Heard. He's a little more leisurely. He's taking his time. He's not whisking himself
That's
away
smooth
into a vehicle. There you can see, looked like a cigarette, having a smoke, climbing into the car.
As soon as he got up out the court.
Depp in the gray suit, shaking the hand of the deputy
gray
as
suit,
he's leaving,
3-piece,
exiting the courthouse.
Black
Looks like
tie,
he may have a cigarette,
got his
if I were to
smoke
guess.
with the blonde highlights.
Very relaxed in his demeanor. If you just compare demeanor to Amber Heard, he's a little more leisurely. He's taking his time. He's not away into a
That's
vehicle.
what unbothered is, baby. Like, this is true unbotheredness. He's like, I got this. I have nothing to worry about. Let me get my smoke. I'm gonna walk out here. I'm chill. He's not rushing to the car, being hidden, hiding himself, or doing any of that shit. He is cool. I feel like he has a team, a powerhouse team, lots of women, which in itself says something, helping this man who was accused of beating the shit out of another woman. He has like all these women on his team, and this is just history. It's fucking history, and I'm so happy that we're getting to see this play out publicly, because so much of the trial and so much of all this bullshit was done publicly. So it's only fucking fair that this trial is done publicly for everybody to see, and that whatever her punishment is seen publicly for everybody to see. Like, that's, you apologize, you do shit in public, you apologize in public. That's just how it works. Like, let's keep it. All of a sudden you want to out people and call people this, that, another, and call people's names and abusers and shit like this, but then when it comes down to it, you want to shut down the case, you want to make it so people can't talk and this, that, another. No, absolutely not. Keep the same energy on every fucking level, but people don't know how to do that. Like, they really, really don't. But Amber Heard, I hope that she is taking some rest tonight. I really wish I knew what was going through Amber Heard's mind. Like, I honestly wish I knew. Like, that's a lot going on there. How are you not overwhelmed? How are you not breaking down at every moment? How are you, like, going in and seeing the man that you just ruined his life? Like, I don't know. And Johnny, to remain so chill, not look at her, you know, to make it, that's even worse. Like, for someone like her to not be acknowledged and to be ignored is even worse for them. They hate that shit because all they want is to be acknowledged and to be known. And she, oh my God. Well, tomorrow is the day. Today was wonderful. Today was great. I cannot wait to get out there on Thursday. It's going to be a good time. I am going to take you guys along with me, and we'll just see what tomorrow brings. I just wanted to do a quick little update today. Not much happened, but a lot happened because we got a jury and we got to see Johnny and we got to see Amber. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your Monday, and we'll see where this goes. And think about liking, think about subscribing. If not, I completely understand, but I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.